everybody, welcome back to the channel. Metal Marty back with another short video. Guys, as you can tell by the thumbnail, I'm just going to show you 5 records I picked up. 5 records that I missed buying in 2024 for various different reasons, for the price, the availability, whatever reason. But I've picked up 5 albums, 5 really good albums. Will some of them have made my top 15 list, or top 10 list even. Some of them would, some of them wouldn't, but yeah, so I'm quickly going to show you the 5 albums. I'm not stretch this out any longer than is needed. But in the background, don't know if you can hear it, I'll turn up a wee bit. Okay, so yes, in the background we are listening to this 2024 release as well. So this is a one-man solo project from Ireland. The band is called Temair. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, sorry Shane. And this is the debut album. The album's called Engineers of Transgression. Now this is by, as I said, a solo Irish project. A friend of mine originally from Cavan Town where I live. He's now living around Boyne Valley in Meath, Shane, and he's put this out, man. I don't know if anybody has heard it yet. I mentioned it to Death Metal D. I don't know if he's listened to it or not yet, but yeah. So this is his debut release, physical release. He put out loads of singles and stuff, but yeah, this is great. Not just saying that because it's Shane and I know him, but really good. This is a mixture of black and death metal. Very atmospheric, lots of sound bites in here and there. There's some really banging tunes on it, but it just sounds great. Shane's vocals, he does all the stuff on the album, obviously it was a solo project. Vocals sound great as well. I wouldn't say I was surprised, but I just thought, wow, this is fucking actually really good. So yeah, I will leave a link below, worth checking out. Some of you black metal dudes might like it, appreciate it, or just anybody that's in the extreme metal might like it. As I say, lots of atmosphere, kind of soundscapes and bits of stuff in it, but it's really good. I've just got it on digitally there in the background, so I'm just looking to see what song's coming on next. Where the Woodlark once sang, oh, it's class. The Uprising, I did mention this on my social media page already. The Uprising's brilliant. Yeah, there's some great tracks on it still. So yeah, Shane, congratulations, man. Just thought I'd just throw that in the background there and put it on. It's really good. I have a copy there for Death Metal D. I'll bring it over to him on Friday to the Dead of Winter Fest. But yeah, Temair, go check it out. I'll leave the link. Just have a quick listen. Just show Shane a bit of support. He has a YouTube channel. He's on all the other jazz as well. You might know him on Instagram. Massive record collector or music collector as well. But sorry, sticking in my throat. But as you can tell, it's really good atmospheric stuff. A lot of nice sound bites in it, and then, but it's heavy when it wants to be, like, you know. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, let's get on to the 5 releases that I picked up since doing my top 15 list. So, talking about black and death metal, the first one is that exactly as well. Atmospheric, black and death metal. So a lot of the guys on the VC, I don't know what the fuck, that just came over me there. All of a sudden, can't clear it. But yeah, a lot of the guys in the VC were showing this, as some of the boys, Sean and John, had it in their top albums of the year. I said, geez, I gotta check it out. Watch the video or two that the band had out for some of the songs off the album, will not say singles. And I thought, yeah, it's really good. So this is German, as I say, black and death metal band. This is their second album, apparently. They sing about World War One from the side of from the German point of view, and yeah. So this is Kanonenfieber. I don't know if I'm saying any of this stuff right, but it's German. Did German at school for years, and I can't remember a fucking single word of it. So Kanonenfieber. The album is called Die Urkatastrophe, the catastrophe or something in German. Urkatastrophe. But yeah, this came out on Century Media Records. As I said, this was getting major hypes across the whole VC and everywhere. It's on black vinyl. So yeah, it's black metal, bits of death metal, you know, in the song. But I also found this to be very industrial. I know Johnny Mac mentioned Rammstein in his end of the year album list, and it's very hard not to, because they speak in their own native tongue, speak in German and that as well. But there is a lot of industrial vibes I'm getting this. So if I was describing this, I would say black death industrial. because there is definitely industrial stuff. The fourth song on it there, the Malwurf, I'm sounding that right, really like Rammstein, and they've got that epicness of Rammstein. There's loads of epic kind of stuff. It's atmospheric. It's really, really good. Would it made me top 10? Most probably not. No, I mean, okay, I'm not the biggest black metal head in the world. I do like black metal now and again. I've got a good lot of black metal, but it's something I go back to if the mood is right. Will I go back to this album? Yeah, probably, but I definitely don't think it was a top 10 album for me for the year. It's maybe because my tastes are not centered around black metal. But yeah, really, it's a really good album. I'm not saying nothing bad against it. Like it's just it's not a top 10 album for me. But I thought it was really good. Yeah, it's all in German, so I don't know what the fuck's going on, obviously. But yeah, lots of sound bites from the war. The industrial sound, maybe that's coming from the whole, the First World War tanks and all that sort of stuff. I'm finding an industrial sound to it. Maybe it's just my ear. But yeah, good album. Kanonenfieber, second album. Just one I missed in 24. I'm glad I picked it up. I'll probably sound like I'm not, but I'm actually glad I picked it up. It's a good album. But will I be jumping to it every now and again? Yeah, probably every now and again. But yeah, so good start to the video. Kanonenfieber, Der Catastrophe. Don't know. But anyway, good album. Okay, up next. Next up, we have a bit of doom, heavy metal doom sort of stuff. So the next album up is pretty much the follow-up to these albums. So if you know these albums and this band, this is the Skull shoot off from Trouble with Eric Wagner, the late great God himself, Eric Wagner. So this is the Skull for those who are asleep from 2014. That's the Skull 1, let's just say, for the sake of this video. And then the Skull come out with this in 2018. TP Records. I think the one I'm going to show you as well is the TP record as well. So yeah, so you've got Ron Hosner on this, Lothar Keller. They're on the album I'm going to show you now in a second as well. But yeah, just fucking old school doom metal in the vibe of Trouble and Vitus and all that sort of stuff. And I absolutely adore that kind of stuff. So that was that. Didn't actually know this album was coming out. I seen it on YouTube. Could have been George D or somebody showed it. And I was like, fuck me, where did that come out of? I did not know that was coming out of. Maybe it was the band name, because the band name has changed because of the passing probably of Eric, and they've got new members in. Got 3 vocalists on this album. So yeah, this is Legions of Doom. I'll take it out, probably shine on it. So Legions of Doom. So yeah, this is Legions of Doom, and it's called the Skull Tree. So this technically is what Eric Wagner and the guys had written for the next Skull album. But as I say, sadly Eric passed away, and then so this is the material. They've done a great job on this. They've actually got Eric Wagner's vocals on one of the songs, Heaven. It's kind of a slow ballady kind of one, but you know it was Eric as soon as it comes on. You're going, yeah, there he is. There is the man. But yeah, really enjoyed this. Got some big, heavy, crunchy fucking riffs. It got a lot of melody, a lot of melodic stuff on it. They had one of the singles out. There's a video for it, All Good Things, the second song of the album. Go check it out. I'm sure you'd like it. Anybody that's into old school, what is it called? Doom metal. Jesus, this is a good start to the video. This is on nice green vinyl, green haze vinyl, not purple haze, green haze. It did come with an inner, I think, as well. If I can just get my flipping fingers going. Yeah, I have it in a sleeve. So yeah, nice really tribute to a lot of people. It says, we collectively like to dedicate this record to bandmates that we've lost in the way. Reed Mullen, Armando Acosta, Mark Adams, Barry Stern, especially Eric Wagner, rest in Priest brothers. So yeah, it's a really nice album, man, if you're into that sort of music. So you've got 2 other vocalists on this. You've got Carl's on this, Carl Angel, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but who used to be with School of Violence, COC back in the day for a time as well, and I just can't get that back in because I'm a dick. You've also got Scott Riegers from St. Vitus on vocals. The guys share the vocals on different tracks. They're numbered there, what tracks they are, and there's Eric's song there, number 7. Scott Little, Lothar and Ron from The Skull, Henry Vasquez from St. Vitus, Pentagram. Really, really good album. Really, really catchy album. It's a very easy album to get into, if you know what I mean. It's got some great riffs on it. A Voice of Reason, Lost Soul. Jesus, it's all good. So yeah, TP Records 2024. That probably would have snuck into my top 10. I'm pretty sure it would have. I don't know where it would have replaced. It would have been a bit of a jinking around, but yeah, really, 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 really delighted to pick that up. So yeah, I seen that on the VC. Was it George? I think it was one of our American friends. Anyway, it might have been George G. I'm not sure, but anyway, whoever it was, thank you for letting me know basically that it was out. But cool release by a great band. Absolutely love Trouble, Vitus, all that sort of stuff. Okay, next up, we've got a big album, an album I was waiting for. I'm waiting for, like a lot of people were. It's a fantastic album. I'm still growing into the album. There's a lot to take in it. It's a concept album. So it is, I can never remember the bloody name of the album. I still can't remember the name of the album. But yeah, it's the latest release by, what do you call them, Opeth. So yeah, I will find out the name of the album in a second. I'm just completely lost the name of the album. Jesus. Anyway, yeah, new Opeth album, double record. The Last Will and Testament. How did I not remember that? Yeah, so as I say, it's a concept album. Not 100% sure what the story of the concept actually is, because I haven't sat down and read it. I've sat down and listened to it a few times, but I haven't gone through the lyrics or whatever you want to call this stuff that came with it. It's something about, obviously, a family inheritance or something. I'd say it's based on a true story, but yeah, it's a concept album. I mean, the whole hype was Opeth back with the death growls and all that sort of shit. Yes, there is some of that in here, but it's still modern day Opeth as far as I'm concerned. This is not Blackwater Park or anything like that. It has the death growls, and it's a fantastic album. Musically, it's absolutely incredible. There's so much going on. I just love the riff in this song here. It's very bolt thrower. So yeah, that's Shane's band, just in case you've forgotten since the start of the video. Go check it out. But yeah, Opeth, it's a fantastic album. As I said, there's a lot to digest in this. It's definitely a concept album. For me, it feels like you've got to listen to all this at one time. You know, I know most concept albums you have to get the whole concept and feel of it, but yeah, it's the sort of album I feel I'm going to have to put on and sit down and listen to it all. You know, it's that sort of way. There's no, all the songs are numbered like S1, S2, S3, S4 and all that. I think S2 is brilliant as far as I remember. You know what I mean? They haven't got really names per se, and it's a bit weird. But yeah, it's a fantastic release by Opeth. One of my favourite bands. Got an Opeth tattoo. So yeah, I love Opeth, and this is a brilliant release. But as I say, there's a lot in it. There's a lot to digest. I've listened to it a shit ton of times already, but and I'm still will not say learning, but I'm still getting into it. Like, you know, there's a good lot to it. But yeah, great release. Great release by an amazing band. I love Opeth, all the stages of Opeth, from back to the start to the middle with fucking Ghost of Perdition and all that sort of stuff, and then up to the new modern stuff, Sorceress and all that sort of shit, like, you know. But yeah, brilliant, great release from Opeth. Delighted to pick that up from the Opeth collection, which is missing quite a few, to be quite honest. Okay, we've two more releases. Now this next one is a death metal band from Sweden. And I'm going to be quite honest, I did not know this band for Adam until the final lineup for the Dead of Winter Festival come up, and I seen the name on it, and it was Repuked headlining on Saturday night. They are coming. It's gonna be fucking amazing. So yeah, as I say, I didn't know this band. I think they've like 3 or 4 albums out. This is probably the 3rd or 4th album, as far as I'm aware. I'm not sure, but yeah. So the band in question, had it on my social media yesterday. Repuked from Sweden. Yeah, from Sweden. So this is the album, their latest album, Blood Squirting Blood. Fucking insane cover. Get some seriously fucking Autopsy and what's them other guys? I was going to say rigor mortis, not rigor mortis. Pungent stench vibes of the cover and that sort of stuff. But this is just kind of filthy death metal, very much in the vein of Autopsy. Got some really catchy riffs. Parasitic Flesh, fucking brilliant song, and the title track. Where's the title track? Yeah, it's third song on side 2, Club Squirting Blood. It's just a fantastic. I love the intro to that song. So yeah, great release. Might have made me top 10. I'm not sure. There was plenty of other good death metal releases last year, but great album nonetheless. Delighted to have it. Delighted to go and see these guys now live as well. Show you that side. Some fucking mental artwork on the other side, which I'm not going to show you. You'll probably, anybody that has this record already will know what I'm talking about. But yeah, awesome. Dead of Winter Festival. Can't believe I'm going to get to see these on Saturday night, which is fantastic. Hopefully there's a t-shirt of that I'll never be allowed to wear to work or anything. But yeah, so yeah, great album, great release. Okay, now finally, says you, to pick up the bunch for me. Yeah, definitely to pick up the bunch. This would have been right at the top of my list. It would have challenged, who was my number 1 and 2? Can you remember? No, you can't. It was Riot's latest album and Satan's latest album were at the top of my list, and this would have been rivaling right up there, even surpassing Riot. Maybe the nostalgia factor wouldn't have mattered, you know what I mean? This is a fucking absolutely beast of an album. Love it. I mentioned in the Metal Tag I was getting back into this band and buying a lot of their albums, and this has just solidified my opinion on them now. I just think they're amazing. It can only be Invincible Shield, fucking by the legends, Judas Priest. Jesus, what an album. This is so good. I listened to it again yesterday. I think I've listened to it every second day since I've bought this bloody thing. Double vinyl, double brilliant. It's absolutely fantastic. Not a bad song on it. 10 out of 10 album. Panic Attack, the single. Wow. The title track is amazing. The Serpent and the King. Devil in the Sky. I'm just going to name every one of the songs, aren't I? As God is My Witness, Trial by Fire, Escape from Reality, Sons of Thunder, Giants in the Sky. It's all fucking brilliant. Rob Halford sounds amazing. The guitar sound a minute. Richie Faulkner and Tipton, yeah. Fucking guitar sound in this album. Production in this album is amazing. Just fantastic. Thank you, Bev, from sorry, Bev, just Clarko Vision. Bev mentioned I was looking for this, and Bev messaged me and said on Facebook or somewhere that this was reduced, and I went and bought it because I'm just so glad to have it now. It is double vinyl, it has all the inners and everything, but it's been shown 1,000 times, so I'm not going to bother wasting your time with that. But yeah, incredible album. So happy to have this. This is a fantastic release from Judas Priest. Definitely up there with my favourite Judas Priest albums. I haven't heard them all, as you know. But yeah, killer stuff. That's it, guys. That's it. That's just 5 albums. Well, if you want to include Shane's CD, 5 and a bit. 5.5, 6 albums that I missed out. So yeah, some great releases. Kanonenfieber, really good album. Really good album. Didn't blow me away, but it's a really good album. That's 2 old Skull albums. I'll not show you them. The Skull Tree by Legions of Doom. Fucking incredible supergroup lineup. Great album. Great stuff. And that's the mighty Opeth, back with a bang. Class album. Absolutely love it. It's great. Repuked. Some dirty, filthy, grimy death metal. Gonna see these Saturday. Awesome. And then the legends that are Judas Priest to finish off the video. Fucking fantastic, man. What a great album. Absolutely love it. Brilliant. That's it, guys. In the background, as I said before, we are listening to Temair, Engineers of Transgression. Go check it out in Bandcamp. Check it out on YouTube. I will leave the link below, but there's a nice bit of variety on it. There's black metal, there's kind of death metal, atmospheric stuff. Really good. Catchy as hell. Shane done a great job. Congratulations, mate, once again. And that's it. I'll leave us. Might be another video this week until after the Scotland trip. We're going to Scotland on Friday. Can't wait. And I will see everybody that's going to Scotland in Scotland, obviously. There's still tickets, I think. If you didn't get one, try to get going, man, because it's going to be something else. That's it. Enjoy the rest of Sunday. I will talk to you all on the next video. All the best. Shalom.